Welcome back to the channel. Today we are climbing that massive mountain behind us. Staying 2 nights. Here gonna do, maybe try to do a live stream if we have signal. I'm here with my my manservant slash Sherpa carrying my stuff because I'm lazy. No, actually I'm carrying everything. So we're gonna climb up to the top of the mountain in the snow, stay probably 2 nights, hopefully find some water and hang out and get a wonderful view of the mountains. All right, so the gear today we're using Hill People gear, SAR chest rig, Hill People gear, Kuya backpack, and we are using Limbs backpacking foot shoes. And then the sun is beating. Now it's supposed to get up in the 80s today. The sun is really strong, so got a nice 511 Shmog under my hat because don't want to get sunburned, and I don't like how when I'm sweating like a stuck pig, sunscreen just starts peeling off of your face. So yeah, so we got about 20 miles this weekend. We're gonna be sleeping at about 10,000 feet, 9,000 feet, I think. So up in the snow line. So honestly, it's so hot right now. I'm looking forward to sleeping in the snow. It's been pretty cold spring, so I haven't acclimated to the heat just yet. So let's pick up when we get up towards the top. Guys, we're getting closer to the summit, making camp. There is one concern we have. There's not a lot of water right now. We have a decent amount. We might, if we don't find any snow melt springs, we're probably gonna have to start melting snow and boiling it and then filtering it because there is not a lot of water, which is odd because we've had a lot of snow, but they call this place supposed to has a lot of water on it. I've never been up here on this side, but we'll see. Definitely a gorgeous day on top of a mountain. So we're taking a break, and unfortunately water is a little bit of an issue. Hopefully we can get up to find a nice place to camp where there's plenty of snow, because as you can see, the other side of the canyon behind us, plenty of snow. Our side of the mountain, not so much. And the gully down there at the bottom of the canyon, I was expecting to be more water than what it is, and there is no water down there whatsoever. There is some really nasty snow, but there's no running water coming down. So it either tells me that there's no water melting, it's all kind of migrated down lower, or it's kind of water sometimes will run under, water will sometimes kind of run underneath the snow, and you won't see it, and there'll be a little trickle underneath the snow of running water. But alas, we have a gray all water filter and we can boil the snow. We just have to find some snow easily accessible because we got enough water to last till probably midday tomorrow, and then we're gonna need some more water. And obviously we're gonna be up here, it's Friday, we're gonna be up here till Sunday. So all right guys, quick update on our trek. We made it up to precious snow. So we have snow, we can filter for water, thank goodness. We were concerned this side of the canyon was in direct sunlight and we weren't gonna have any water or snow to filter and boil and turn into water. A new change of development is the weather is actually moving in. As you can see, I don't know if the camera picks it up, but there is a cold front moving in on us, which is actually nice because it's been insanely hot, insanely sunny, hence why I've been wearing this, because it was just beating down on us and there was hardly any shade coming up this mountain on the side. So, you know, we're at, let's see here, we're at about, I think last I checked, closing up on around 8,000 feet, I think. So we have definitely shot up in elevation, and we're gonna hopefully hang out in comfort tonight and watch the storm. All right, guys, check out this snow shelf. Look at that, all the way on that ridge. What'll happen is that'll give way, and that'll cause a significant little avalanche. Look at that. That is a big snowpack shelf. Pretty steep too. It'll go all the way down here. So due to the fact none of the streams are running, we're in a little bit of snow, but we're not going to be tonight. So luckily I always bring a trash bag to pick up garbage after hiking to take with me. So we're going to fill up at least one of my trash bags with some fresh snow that we're digging down, not this nasty stuff on the top, and at least give us enough snow to replenish our water tonight when we make camp, because there's not a lot of water up here. And you just have to make do with what you got. And hopefully, so what we're going to do is I have a Greyall water filter. We are going to boil the water to get out any nasty stuff that way, and then we're going to run it through after we boil it and then filter, pour it over my bandana. We're going to put it in the Greyall and then hopefully that will filter enough that nobody gets sick. Trash bags are literally one of the best survival things you can possibly own. And it keeps you from having to get nasty stuff in your pack. So we'll see what happens when we boil the snow. And cut. Well, we've about gone as far as we can for the night. Halfway up the mountain here. Stopping and eat some dinner before it gets too late. I'm eating the Mountain House chicken and dumplings. It's actually not too bad. We did get some water that we're got some snow to boil for water, and should be getting dark in about 3 hours. We're gonna probably find somewhere to hang out and make camp. Thinking about eating some dessert after this and just relaxing, enjoying the view, and seeing what happens. We didn't get a picture of it. We should have, but there was a massive mountain lion paw print that I swear was like the size of my hand. I mean, big old boy wandering around up in here, and it was maybe a week old, I'd say. Not too old, but definitely not fresh. But there's a big old boy wandering around here somewhere, so we're just hanging out, and think this is home for the night. So we'll maybe pick up and show you guys our campsite once we get set up, and get some star footage maybe. We'll see. We got weather. Well, I don't think we can. I don't know if you can see this, but we got some weather moving in. It was raining a little bit earlier. I don't know if we're gonna get snow or not, but we'll see what happens. All right, we got the Kelty Discovery Trail. It's something cheap and light to take up here. It's very rocky. You can see the rocks we're dealing with out here. So I think the weather changed. It's gonna storm a little bit tonight, so we're gonna consolidate and haul into one tent. 2-man Discovery Trail, and then you can see the weather. All right, guys, so we're making camp, and like we talked about earlier, we run out of, well, didn't run out, we still have water, but water is really, water is very scarce up here right now, and so there's no streams, no nothing. So we wagged some snow from a section of the mountain that was in the shade. We're gonna put in our titanium, and unfortunately, I'd prefer to do this over a wood burning fire so we didn't burn through our fuel, but we have more fuel than we have water right now as far as runtime. So we're gonna boil up some water and then get the snow boiled up, and then we're gonna run it through the Greyall water filter, and we should have plenty of water for the evening. So we'll see if, let's see what we got going on the stove. Get this bad boy going, and we're gonna see how long this takes. I have never had to resort to doing this in a very long time, so we'll pick up here where once it melts. All right, guys, so we are filtering our water. This was from the snow we got on top of the mountain. That is pretty nasty. I would not drink that without hard boiling it and running it through a filter, but we're gonna run it through the Greyall, and so we're just gonna make sure that is still, that's hot. I mean, in an emergency situation, I mean, it's better than dying, but we're gonna filter this out with the Greyall. Almost a full canister. Oh God, oh, it stinks. Old, nasty, old snow. So what we're gonna do is cool off a minute here, then take our Greyall. Gotta let some air out, and then we're gonna push her down nice and slow. All right, so we got our water filtered. Run over a little bit. That's some high quality H2O. There. Nothing quite like getting bunkered down for the night in a tent, and then getting a little bit freshened up and cleaned up, and then having our dinner. Super nice for hitting the trail. And we're gonna go watch, go out on this ledge over here and watch the sunset, and then I think I'm gonna crawl into bed and finish watching a few movies I got downloaded onto my phone. So the sun's going down. We're in the tent. The wind is picking up. It's fixing to rain. Although I will say I'm definitely more close to sleeping next to another man than I would prefer. But alas, here we are. This is when you're climbing straight up a freaking mountain. You're conserving as much weight as possible. In this on tonight's evening, and we'll probably pick this up in the morning, or if something happens to the night, we'll turn the camera on and get a little video for you guys. All right, guys, we survived the morning. We are going down here to get our food bags and make some breakfast and drink some coffee. And we have a storm rolling in. We were planning on staying out here for 3 days, but there is gonna be a storm coming, snowstorm coming tonight, and we are pretty high up, so we're probably gonna migrate on down the mountain. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you like, share, and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next video. Stay safe.